Hey people, this is Alsmillions. I just wanted to take a moment today and talk to you about chair hoppers. And I think all of us who cut hair have experienced chair hoppers. They come in, whoever's first, whoever's open, that's who they go to. Okay, and if you have a customer that comes to you for the most part, most of the time, but if you're booked or if you're busy, he or she goes to someone else. The conversation that you can have with this customer, very simple. It's straightforward to the point, because most chair hoppers are very concerned about the hair. You know, whether you believe it or not, and you know, they're very funny about the hairline, very funny about how the hair is cut, and but at the same time they won't sit and they won't be a consistent customer. So the best way to make a customer a client, and really a customer is a person that comes by and patronizes you from time to time, but a client is a person that comes to you every single time they want to cut or they want to purchase. So you want to make a customer a client, and so what you want to do first is make sure you have a consultation. The consultation is really designed to find out what the person likes, what they dislike, what concerns they have about their haircut, their hairline, bumping, whatever it may be. You want to get that in your file on that customer. Now, what do you mean a file? Well, you should have a brief file on each customer with the telephone number, information, contact information, so you can contact them, but also some information on the person themselves, their cut, the type of cut, fade, bald, whatever it is. Make sure you have that on each customer, because this is information that you'll need to refer back to from time to time. So in that file, you'll have weaknesses, what customer dislikes, what customer likes, and so you want to be able to stay to adhere to that. And the conversation should go like this: look, brother, I appreciate your business and I appreciate when you come here, but you seem to be very concerned about your points and keeping them sharp, or you're concerned about your hairline, you're concerned about your bumping. But if you sit in a different chair every week or whenever you come, those things I can't address, because whenever you come to me, I may cut it this way, the next barber will cut it another way. Every barber cuts differently. Every barber sees a cut differently. And so what I think is important, and my technique may be a completely different technique to the next barber. So it's good that you get one barber and stick with them. It don't have to be me. I just prefer that you have one barber and stick with that one barber, so he knows exactly how your cut is. He can respect your line, he can respect your dislikes, your likes, and you can get the kind of cut you're looking for. So it's important that you try to stick with one barber. And now, after you tell them that, a lot of times they'll and tell you, they plan to do that. But for the most part, the next time they show up, they might do the same thing again. But it's important that you tell them. It's important that you make it clear to them. I mean, the chances of them not doing it are good, that they won't do it. But I mean, if you don't tell them, you can't say, you can't be surprised. You have to tell the customer what it is they need to know. And so when you explain to them about how important it is that they sit in your chair or they sit in one barber's chair, they will begin to see the importance of making that happen. So it's important that you first have a consultation. It's secondly important that you have information on each customer, and it's also important, thirdly, that you make sure that each customer understands how important it is that they get one barber and stick with one barber. All these different styles, all these different cuts, whatever you've done last week, the next barber comes along and erases it the next week. So when you go back to look for the points aren't there. Maybe if you were trying to do something with the face, the other barber has a different technique or a different way of shaving or whatever. Now he's all broke out. So whatever you did last week is completely removed. So these are the things that are important to a barber and to a customer. And so it's important that you make that clear and you make that known as soon as possible. So if you see a customer that's chair hopping, doesn't really have a set barber or place to go, you want to try to win them as much as possible. But I would prefer that he make one choice. He make one barber his choice and stick with that barber. That will alleviate a lot of problems, and then you will know exactly who you have as a customer and as a client. Look, take care. Talk to you soon.